Hey, Shaunette, Boyd, and Mads. My name is Nate.
And I'm Kev.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today on the Geekcentric podcast. How are you all doing?
Good.
Good. Solid. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you three were absolutely fantastic in the film. And, it's really cool. You might even call it destiny to be talking to you on the exact day that Raiders of the Lost Ark was released 42 years ago. And one of the reasons that these movies have endured all this time is because of the dastardly villains and memorable side characters. What was it like stepping into some of those roles? Shaunette, why don't we start with you?
I think it was pretty incredible. I mean, I don't think I've seen a character that looks like me in the franchise, and to come in during the 1960s, there's uproar, there's a racial uproar, there's tension of war, there's incredible scientific feats, and just to be amongst that in my role as this field agent was pretty bizarre, but also really cool to be the first to kind of represent that within the franchise.
Absolutely. And Boyd, Mads, you've got some big shoes to fill in your roles in this movie. What was that like?
Well, it's surreal, right? I mean, believe it or not, I was around 42 years ago. I watched it, and you're just watching something that just blew you away. That had no idea I wanted to be an actor or anything. I just wanted to be that guy up on the screen. The good guy. So here I am. But it was surreal. I'm just super proud of being part of this and wrapping this absolutely fantastic journey up.
Very cool. Boyd, filming for Dial of Destiny took place in a number of locations, including the UK, Italy, Morocco. Did you have a favorite place to hang out while you guys were making the movie?
Yeah, I think the best place for us, for me at least, was in Morocco, because we shot this over the pandemic, and so usually we're basically in hazmat suits doing rehearsals or whatever, and then we get to Morocco and it's like, hey, nothing's going on here. So it's a breath of fresh air to behave openly without masks on or anything like that.
Much more relaxing.
Yeah.
Well, this question's for all three of you. As everyone knows, Indiana Jones hates snakes. What is your why'd it have to be that terrifies you most?
I hate snakes. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but in Kentucky, there's a lot of snakes. You have to be careful.
I'm pretty. I'm facing my fear, but I'm pretty afraid of heights. I'm 5'10". I got a long way to go down, so heights I think will be mine.
Nothing from us.
Zombies? I don't know. I mean, you can always find yourself being afraid of things, but a zombie. That I do think about zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Wow. We were just talking before we came on the interview about VR and what it's like to be in VR. Did you guys ever consider using VR to face some of those fears?
Well, that would freak me out, but yeah, actually, yeah.
Maybe
see that.
Maybe that's a new therapy. That's just around the corner. Yeah.
There we go. Finally, kind of a fun question. If you were feeling a little bit like Indy, and you wanted to take an iconic relic from the set of this movie, maybe one that belongs in a museum, what would you personally go for? His hat or his whip? What do you think?
I'm definitely taking the whip.
Definitely taking that whip. Yeah.
Dominating.
Well, the hat. I'll go for the hat. But he seems to be holding on to it a lot.
Yeah. It'd be a struggle for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. And I guess I wanted to just ask: is there a particular moment from while you were making this movie, for all three of you, that you feel particularly proud that you were able to contribute to the film?
Oh, well, everything. I mean, I think that we struggle a little to take off our fanboy hat, because you were just in the midst of something that you loved so much. The sets, the iconic characters, everything. I wasn't really part of this. When I met Harrison the first time, I didn't really meet him. I met Indiana Jones because we all had a dress rehearsal, and he just came out of the trailer. That was the first time I said hi to him. Hat, jacket, whip. I was like, this is weird.
Shaunette, how about for yourself?
I think the big sequence in New York, I'm a New Yorker, and to see a bit of time traveling back to the 60s and what they were able to do in Glasgow was just so incredible. So the huge, sequence that we had in New York was fantastic to be a part of.
Very cool. Awesome. Listen, Boyd, I'm sorry they are wrapping us, but we'll get you next time. It was awesome getting to chat with all three of you. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see what you all do next.
Thank you. Have a good one.